are preparing for Passover 2009. My goodness. And here's Chet.
Her father was a
Barbara.
very charming man. He really was. And he always made people feel like he really cared about them.
Really?
He had that gift, which I think Carol had.
Yeah.
What was his name?
The warmth.
What was his name?
Hi.
Hyman.
Hi.
What?
Hi.
Hi. Right. And he was an orphan. He was an
He
orphan.
was? Really? Did
He
you know
was an
that?
orphan. Did you know that?
Who is an orphan?
Hi.
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 Chet's grandfathers both have the same name, but Carol's father, was an orphan. I never knew that.
Yeah, he never had a family, other than marrying whatever her name was
Gus?
and having children with her. But he never knew he was from, where he was from or anything, because he was orphaned.
But he had a bad heart. Remember, he died at a young age. He had a bad heart.
48.
Yeah,
Yes,
he had a
48.
bad-
48 years old when he died.
Right.
That is easy. Who was that? Hi, Carol's I father? was trying to catch her. And how old was Gus when she died?
Oh my gosh. In her 80s.
84.
Yeah.
Paul and Ken are going to be what?
Evangelize.
What does that mean?
What took you so long to evangelize?
I don't know.
What
I'm
happened?
slow.
What happens when they're evangelized?
How do you do it?
Yeah.
You pass hands over their bodies and you mutter incantations.
Oh, okay. Evan?
That's
how long
have
they been together?
Evan.
They've been together for 3 years.
You met him, Roberta.
You already met him.
I remember.
Very tall,
Yeah.
skinny.
I remember. Nice.
And Allison does not have a boyfriend, and she is graduating in May, so we don't know where she's going to be. Haley just got a job offer from a government agency.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadik ner shel yom tov. Amen. Let's go.
Well, that month is so good. Where did it come from?
A matzah shop.
Publix.
Really?
Where shopping is a pleasure.
Tastes
Very good.
completely
They made it
different.
this morning.
Die, Dayenu, die, Dayenu, Dayenu, Dayenu. Tamanu et tasolot Shabbat Dayenu, die, Dayenu, die, Dayenu, die, Dayenu, Dayenu, Dayenu.
Real shank bone. I cooked it.
Shank bones are us.
And I bought it actually at Greenwise. I cooked it with garlic and salt, and I cut off all the lamb, and I put it down. Next thing I know, Huey's in his crate with the shank bone. So the shank bone is a little chewed.
Is this actually?
Yes, however, I washed it with soap and water, and I cooked it at 300 for an hour. So it's a sterile shank bone. But Elijah isn't going to get much meat on the shank bone.
They're very good, actually.
Barb and Chet.
I haven't finished any of them.
Is there anybody who doesn't want soup? Everybody want to get the email?
Yeah, when is it?
Next week?
Save yourself. There's never good food at her house.
Had it.
I hate her house.
I love being in the business world. Yeah, he took over Essex. It was, as far as he was concerned, that was it.
That was the be all and the end all, I'm sure.
Who went out with her mother? I didn't know.
The story?
What story?
We told it.
I was just telling it to Sarah.
So tell me the story.
Well, in front of the fireplace in Irving Carroll's old house, there's a big marlin, a big fish. Remember? It sat
Yeah, I
over
do
there anyway.
remember.
So when they were selling the house, they were getting rid of everything. The grandkids were asking what everybody wanted, and Adam and Haley were wanting this fish. Anyway, so Haley said, "Oh, Adam, go ahead, you have it." So when Deli came here, was coming to visit, when Carol was at the Grand Court, she came and she met Frimmett. I guess Frimmett lived at the Grand Court. Well, Carol and Frimmett became friends. I guess they knew each other, but I guess they became friendly. Well, I don't think Deli ever knew Frimmett, correct?
Billy probably knew up. Billy, who is the
They
same?
don't,
the garden.
they don't have
She's
kids.
Deli's age. Their kids are.
I don't think she knew it, and she was talking about
Risa's old.
Carol's
a year older than us is all.
Carol's newfound friend, not a newfound friend, but I guess for Deli, it was her friend, and she said Frimmett. She said, isn't that an unusual name? Well, anyway, Deli and her friend Allie were here taking everything back to Colorado, decided to call the fish Frimmett.
No.
Frimmett the fish. Yes. So this fish now is called Frimmett the fish.
That's a
It's in
great name for a
Colorado.
fish.
Yeah.
That's a great name for a fish.
So-
Yeah, maybe you're
Or a
replacing
frog.
the fish.
So when I went to the Great Court, I got to meet Frimmett. I never met Frimmett. I only knew about
I have to tell you about his little fling with this woman named Anne. Okay.
She's telling stories now.
Right. I flunked geometry
Probably.
probably 3 times.
We can go to dinner and then
I
later.
could not pass that course. So wherever I was in the summer, I had to take summer school for geometry. And that particular summer, I happened to be going up to Rochester, New York, to visit my grandmother. So I enlisted in the summer school, the state summer school program. And lo and behold, who should be in that program with me? But Anne. Anne is as tall as I am. She's really bigger, all the way around.
And who?
And
Oh.
What's her last name?
I'm trying to think. And Bacalar.
I did hear that name before.
But of course.
Well, I have to tell you that her uncle was George S. Kaufman.
Really?
Now, I think that's pretty impressive. So anyway, we became good friends in summer school, and I would go to her house and spend weekends, and she would come to mine. And then she met Irvin, and she and Irvin hit it off immediately. And
And your little Anne's son.
So Irvin was quite a woman's man.
I'm telling you, he was.
I don't want any of this when he was alive.
I have a great photo of him where he looks very suave, leaning in a chair.
Urban and
He must have been all of maybe 18 or 19. And they decide they want to get married. So he makes a plan, Irvin does, where he's going to go up to Rochester, New York, and meet Anne's parents and ask them for her hand. So he goes up there.
It seems like you introduced a lot of people.
I never would have known anybody.
Took a little-
I couldn't get into the United States.
Right, I remember that.
Went to Cuba and they had to change. They took the dead man's passport,
We had this conversation.
and that's how they got into the United States.
Was that at the same time as Rhoda?
Her breath, nobody says I love you.
No, they came much
You and
later.
I had that conversation.
So Rhoda was there earlier.
Milo had made some money. He was able to buy the passport.
Okay, here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. You may make yourself as comfortable as you can.
Okay, there we go.
Okay,
My
hold
shoes
on.
aren't very
Come
comfortable.
over here, all of you.
What is this occasion?
Here's the deal. Okay,
Might find it.
there is the afikoman. It's hidden. It's tiny bit visible this time because you're all older. But it's well hidden. It is below eye level.
Like down there.
It's somewhere in either this room